Hey, welcome back. Um, have you ever been curious about what happens to a military base once it's no longer in use? Well, you are in luck because I'm here at one. I am here at the Cecil Commerce Center, or formerly known as the Cecil Naval Air Station here in North Florida. You'd think it'd be abandoned, but it's not. I mean, parts of it is. As you can see behind me, that is the former checkpoint. That's how you would get into the military base. So there would be a guard right there. Folks would come in from back there. You would show your ID and then you'd be in. But now it's no longer in use. So Cecil Field was commissioned back in 1941 and then decommissioned back in 1999. And now it's most of it is still in use as for commercial work, aerospace. This is actually a spaceport, believe it or not. Boeing is here. They maintain aircraft. The airport is still here. But yeah, also the former military housing is still in use. I'm not sure who stays in there. Maybe the elderly, or I'm not sure if it's like a retirement community or not, but it's still in use. Parts of it are a park as well. But yeah, so we are at the front of the former military base. Fun fact, at one point they stored nuclear weapons here. Now that was kept hush-hush, obviously, back in the day. And the Marines would have protected all that and make sure that no folks were coming around. But that was a long time ago, and those weapons are no longer around. So let's take a look around. Check out this former military base. There's all kinds of people driving through here. Yeah, let's start right here. Let's start behind me. Not a whole lot happening in here. Not sure if this would have been enclosed. Maybe it was at one point. You'd probably assume it would be. But yeah, better have your ID ready coming in here, or you are not getting in. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so I stopped at what was the, well, maybe it still is, the old military chapel, which is right there. And what's cool is that they have these formerly used aircraft. Also, on this side over here is the old military housing that folks still live in. Well, let's check out these planes. I really dig that logo. And the last one. Apparently this one was on the USS Saratoga. There it is, NAS Cecil Field, 1941 to 1999. I'd give anything to sit up in that pilot's seat right now. This is so cool. You know what would be right here. Yep, that's where you'd have your payload. You just have to love the military. I mean, I know I do. Thanks to them, we are a great nation. We wouldn't be here without them. Here is the old airstrip. We've got Boeing over here and the National Guard. Huge aircraft straight ahead. Looks like they're doing some maintenance on it. So I think I found an old McDonald's. Here's your drive-through. Yeah, that's most definitely an old McDonald's. So they had everything they needed in here. I'm sure they would have had a small commissary and maybe a movie theater. Most military bases had all those amenities for the folks that lived in here and worked in here. All right, on to the next. So like I said earlier, there were nuclear weapons that were stored here, and the bunkers are still there. Unfortunately, we cannot access that area as it is still off limits, which is sad because I would have loved to have been able to show you that area. I might have to dig up some photos online, maybe put them in this video. But yeah, so that is one side of the old Cecil Field military base. I'll show you the other side, so follow me there. So this military base had two sides to it, and it's divided up by a major roadway. But this side of it is an actual park ground with trails and whatnot. But there are some bunkers that remain that were once used by the military. And there's one right behind me. Shall we go check it out? Those are solid. It smells so bad in there. Oh, good Lord. You can hear the bats in here. This is awful. It is Bat City in here. And I cannot walk any further. The smell is intense. But it's a great bat sanctuary. Oh my God, I can't breathe. I mean, look at this. It's all bat droppings. I am gonna have to walk out of that. Oh my goodness. That's just terrible. So there's another bunker there. And there's another one over here. Let's see if those are open. Let's go check those out. Has an open gate. This one looks like it's in better shape than the other one. Does have this ramp, but it's seen better days. Check out that door. It's locked up. I don't think we're making it in. They must be storing something in there. All I can assume is the maintenance staff for the park. All right, well, we've got one more to check out, and then that'll probably do it. Let's go. This one's open. Well, this is interesting. It doesn't smell as bad as the other one. There are some bat droppings in here, but I don't hear or see any bats. But what's curious is that there's some gym equipment in here. Okay. And some platforms of some kind. Okay. I'm not sure where all this is coming from. I don't know if it's folks driving up in here and illegally dumping in this storage bunker. But yeah. And there you have it. That is what is left of the former military base here at Cecil Field. Actually, and right here, it'll tell you what they used to store in this building. Actually, probably all three of them. And there might have been more, but these are the three that survived. But check this out. Hazardous waste. Probably all kinds of chemicals and whatnot. But not nuclear weapons. From what I read, those were not stored on this in this area. So, yeah. That is gonna end it. So, I hope you enjoyed it. It's always interesting walking through places like this that are no longer in use. Alright, well, I guess we'll catch you in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.